from all wards in the Republic of Kenya, and each ward is supposed to give 70 youth who will go through the training. They will also go through internship. They will go through. They will be taken through training on on skills, on how to save, on how to make themselves better. And those ones who will be trained will be given a seed capital of 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. So you can multiply 50,000 by 70 per ward. You will get how much money will go to each and every ward. So it's a very ambitious program. It is funded by the World Bank. The money is available. The first phase is targeting 100,000 youths across the country, and therefore it is a very ambitious one. This can be opened for the youth. We are working with a team that is looking at how we can open job opportunities for youth in the shipping lines. Yeah? And the shipping lines have a lot of jobs to offer. Okay? And the shipping lines are coming to Kenya to look for the youth whom they can employ. And they are looking for both the ones they call seafarers. Yeah, they call them the ratings. Yeah? Wale watu ya mikono, housekeeping, DJs. They are looking for chefs, waiters, cleaners, those people who can do greasing in the machine, in the engine, and all that. And the opportunities are enormous. We are targeting to see whether we can get by 2027 250,000 youth employed in the shipping industry. There are areas where we didn't get enough youth. There's consideration to see whether we can go back and re-advertise again so that we can get the 70 youth per every ward, so that we don't have any ward in the country that is going to be disadvantaged. So that is why we are here basically. And we are also here to remind ourselves about the various other developments that the government is doing. A lot has been done in SHA. Yeah, I know there are a lot of teething problems, but SHA has done a lot, and more is going to happen. We have over 26 million people who have now registered as SHA members, but the numbers of those ones who are contributing still remains low at about 3.5 million. We want more people, those ones who have registered, to also contribute so that they can become part of that insurance cover that is taking care of everybody.
Program is one. I would like to know whether you have done basic assessment to know what kind of entrepreneurship is relevant to people in Deya as opposed to the people in Roiro, where Honorable Kengara is a member of parliament. Because we can enter ourselves into a problem where we are encouraging these young people to compete with their mothers who are in that industry. You know what I mean? What would that mean to the people in that corridor or the rest of us in this country? Are there some skills that we can quickly tap so that the contractor who is coming will not bring people from their countries, will get people who are ready to do some work? Because that to me is the biggest challenge. You still find foreigners doing things like surveying, kuweka miti, marking, when we have people who are unemployed in this country. For me, one of the things that we can help this program and help the country is to match our needs in development so that we do not go for duplication. Border here, motor vehicle cleaning, is it? And we say that we are moving the country. And yet, there are certain things that are there. I don't know who talked about opportunities. It is true. But some of you may have read in the Standard Digital News that our people are being asked for a certificate that was not a requirement. And the people who are asking that certificate are Kenyans, not the employer overseas. So even when we are saying we need to help our youth, can we remove the bottlenecks, the bureaucracy that is there, so that we can get things moving? But for me, it is a good thing. I want to thank the government. At our level, we need really to make sure that it works. And the best thing for me to see, even when you say the word, and I know my colleagues, the MCAs are here, we need to know if it is Deya or Limuru, which part of that word have you picked the 70? Because you could also pick them from one village. So some of these things, you need some data so that even when you are doing the selection, that you need to talk about even the location somewhere. Otherwise, it can be a problem for us. And then you find that people are not picking it because they think kuna somebody behind who is making that scenario to work. And for us as members of parliament, it would be nice if we met the people who have gone through so that we also look at them and even talk to them because we know them.
I was looking at the data here and I could see those people who applied in Biashara ward. Over 200, and you want 70. I don't know, I'm not challenging the magic of 70 per ward, but I thought there could be equity, sincerely. Because if you look at that ward alone, we've got almost 200,000 people. So you can see when you pick that number, I don't know how it works. Because sometimes you go to another ward, even to get, I saw 9. So you can compare. 9 and 221, that was Biashara. I can't recall which was 9. We go out of this country, NYOTA. We've got many industries in our country, especially where we have more than 150 industries. But what we teach in our institutions does not match what they produce in the industry. I think it's also important, Madam PS, your office and government offices, visit our industries and see what they are doing. Then we match our education matters technical to what is happening and what can be absorbed immediately. And this, because if we are not real time on matters employment, then we will not have it done our way.
I was giving some business equipment at a place in Githega. And I only gave one guy a trolley, ya kusukuma mizigo, a trolley. And his wife came running to the field crying at they hire a trolley every day for 40 shillings. And now they have theirs. Some of these things you may think they are very small to you, but they make a lot of meaning to these people. And they came clapping and dancing in the field, a trolley, which any one of you would be given and wonder what you do with it. They told me they hire one for 40 shillings. So if like you hire us with our offices, and the office of the MCA, and we pick on those people. Maybe you give them the 25,000 or the 50. They don't even, some of them have not even started a business, but we have also maybe given them the short courses like Angara has done with 800, but they have no business equipment. Maybe you have given them, we have given them the skill, they only don't have money to start up the business. If we work with your offices, it's easier. We'll help the president deliver. But you see now, we are leaving everything to him. He talks every day, and that's why everybody is calling him a liar. Because when he talks, and you people are there in your offices, and you're not telling us what we are supposed to do. Tell us, call us every day. We are a phone call away. If you tell me, I'll get you all the 60 MCAs, I will get you all the members of parliament, and if you say this is what you want them to do, I put it in a group. In 30 minutes, you will get what you want. Lakini mkikaa huku ati mnaongeza watu 17 Kiambu in one ward. Hata nyinyi, Mungu atusaidie. Thank you.
Just like we have the CBE, the competence-based curriculum, CBC, in that higher level, we call it CBET, competence-based education training. Madam PS, the challenge that we've been having in Kenya, because we train, then we leave our people to nobody. I've been studying the curricula of China and India, and these people capitalize so much on vocational and technical courses. So I want to challenge you. Now, even before you run and say you have 70 youths that have applied, I think the best thing that, so that we can see the seriousness that you people have, so that this exercise will not be an exercise in futility. Let those, you should get the competent first. Those people that have gone through this curricula, you don't need to train another crop of people. And statistically, because you are the people in the national government, if you check our numbers, every year we are graduating over 120 graduates from PhD all the way to certificate. And my appeal, because this is a very right gesture and move, you start with those people that are already trained. So the 70 that you want to start with, the best thing that we can do, it is to start cottage industries in all our wards. If you are very serious about employment, get this competence. Because I'm very sure these people, when they pass through us, because I'm talking as a trainer now, not as a politician, when they come through us, we make sure they pass through. And that is why some of us are very fast and we are able to say, we are Mepita, we are Japita. So the people that have competence in NYOTA, you should give them seed capital. They start the business. Then with the time, we come up with modulars and ways of coming up with the cottage industries. Otherwise, everything else that you're trying to do, unless we invest in cottage industries, as it is happening in China, with a population of 1.4 billion, we shall do nothing. And I'm telling you this as a trainer, not as a politician. We are having so many young people with qualifications, with higher qualifications, and they are tamakin. Why? Because we are giving them wrong courses. So I would implore to you, Madam PS, reconsider this. So whether you have 100 people or not, do things the right way.